Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this guy
I know you... because...
is,
All right.
please get us started, Hunter.
So, how's the whole saving the world thing going? This is some of my best work. Let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Nice to get some fresh air.
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
Practice makes perfect.
The chaos magic's power grows.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Later.
Shield saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. I've been there. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
I'm at a loss, Wanda. Hydra is everywhere right now. People are dying at their hands.
The slumbering giant beneath the darkest of holes.
Does slumbering giant refer to Banner, Chthon, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore.
I gotta go check in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens?
No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me and I'm not sure which one to respond to.
How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride. Hunter, is there any way to...
The best way for me... But being here... They worry...
I have...
But that... If we can... You know, if...
It is...
Sounds... I just...
I'm not even sure demonic... I gotta ask,
How do you feel?
can't run from... So better grab... Mi abuelita.
And are you
Nope. It's gonna go like... Can't just do... And I'll say my last minute Robbie. The panic and fear...
And how are you passing?
I tuned the hell ride for the 4th time. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up.
You look cool.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit
Carol
hits
is
the
lucky
fan.
then.
With more like I'm lucky to have thing that's why. Because when the shit.
Both you and Blade seem rather unfair.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario.
Just how...
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event. All you have to do is...
So I'm taking it you'll be fighting for your cat Chewie?
Hunter, you remembered my fur baby's name.
How could I forget?
Chewie's my only on-planet family. So yeah, call me a crazy cat lady, but not on my watch.
We must all draw...
Pet eating is...
What should I...
How you...
I honestly don't know what to do. Do we let innocent people die while... So... threatening to...
And Cathan is threatening...
Yes, I know. It's my strong opinion.
I agree.
I thought you'd agree.
Hydra's everywhere.
That's up to you.
He has already been...
He will never be ready. I will leave the final... Oh. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
You stop stirring!
Maybe you can give them a lesson they won't forget.
Hawk, do it! You are over!
They cannot possibly match your strength. Just like old times.
Ooh, I like it! You know, you're pretty good at this.
incoming.
Still looking at Hulk.
I can feel her corruption.
For you!
You lose. You go down.
Now that was something.
Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better. Spidey senses are tingling. Rise to one. Ready to do this thing? Should come in handy. Looks like it's up to me. This should help. Here we go again.
I saw a move like that once.
Oh, this should be good.
Works for Hulk. Suns are winning team! Good!
You were too weak for this fight. All who serve Lilith fall.
Hunter is tough.
Okay, that was awesome.
You stay down.
Hopefully they learned their lesson, but we all know that's wishful thinking.
Anyone down for a last movie before the end of the world?
Yes. Let me log into Piotr's WatchMax Plus account.
We did this at Xavier's once. Had Ride of the Valkyries stuck in my head for a week. It was fine till the Sentinels attacked. Then it was cool.
Why do all the talking kitten cartoons have 5 hearts?
Oh, Piotr, you big softy.
Okay, the movie we're watching tonight is none other than Summer Camp Tango.
Me and Maria rehearsed every move in this film.
Yeah, my cousins forced me to watch it every summer, so I'm very much into this idea.
Hi, Hunter. Hunter, want to watch a bad 80s movie with us before we face a hungering elder god?
Entertainment on the eve of battle? Yes.
Yay, for fun! Ileana keeps the limbo fully stocked, so refreshments are a portal away, just ask. Quiet, here we go.
Clint and Natasha always referenced the slobs against the snobs. Never understood what it meant.
Until recently, it could have been the Midnight Suns against the Avengers.
That makes Tony the snob.
And Nico is definitely the slob.
I'll own it.
Do not apply logic to a crappy 80s movie.
Hey, I didn't say anything about the shape-shifting aliens' plan to judge the dance contest. I just want to know how the slobs plan to push that much chili through the sprinkler system.
With enough pressure, you can push chili through anything. Don't ask me how I know that.
Ugh, of course the head counselor is a Russian spy.
Yup, it's an 80s movie.
How much did Soviet Russia care about teen hijinks?
More than you think.
Now that's a dance contest.
Okay, I see the appeal.
It's magical.
Magic is the one thing this movie didn't have.
But you liked it anyway because it is heartwarming pablum.
Maybe.
New York.
Read or die. That's what I've always said.
dragging a bit. Want another can of Stark Drive?
If you ignore the sense of demonic gloom lurking in the flames,
You seem quite occupied here.
it's good.
Do not be...
I'm doing... I hope it turns out... And to be I don't want them to hear.
I will lead.
Been one hell of a...
It is about...
You know, when I graduated MIT summa cum laude, I knew I was destined to found a billion-dollar tech empire. But if you told me I would one day trade in...
How is the Babylonian fire demon who powers this forge? What is their name again?
Babs, and don't you forget it. They don't like it when you get their name wrong.
I see.
Actually, surprisingly helpful.
Tony,
Well, just keep your door locked at night and you'll be fine. Gotcha! I've been waiting for that a long time.
Oh, so you think
Oh,
you are
I'm
a
a pro at
prankster
crime.
now? I will see if I can find you a treat later.
The god...
You mean...
Yes. I've no... What do you make...
Whatever it...
Would be...
Is it...
I suspect you're the...
I will just...
I haven't seen... You recognize this.
This...
Your mother.
Yes.
And gave up your... You made so many...
So am I. Do you think I would be a coward?
No, Hunter. You won't be... You have... I'm glad... The friends...
You cannot...
No, not... You should speak. She loves... We both... I see you've...
I have.
I couldn't help. She's right, you... I won't make the same... I tried my best.
I am proud of my sacrifice.
Well, I treated you. But you're more than the hunter. You're the only child. Just
You need to know this. I always thought of you as my real mother.
I love you too. God, I don't think I've been this emotional in years. Well, there's an abbey full of... Best to get...
Good night, Sarah.
I'll see you in...
So, Sarah finally told you the truth.
Why did you not tell me, Mother?
The decision to sell my soul was mine alone.
But you did it to save me.
A mother would do anything to protect her children. I love you, child. All I ask.
You know I cannot betray those who have grown to trust me.
I thought you might say that. I just want you to know.
Do me no favors, Mother.
Why won't you accept how much...
If you truly love me, end this madness, before it breaks the world.
Child, the world is already broken.
Not yet. You cannot stop us.
I hope you don't mind the setting. Promise I'm not trying to put any, divine pressure on you. It's just that you've really helped me expand my horizons with...
What?
I'm launching a new R&D department focused on magical items and potential new applications.
I really hope you are planning to include Strange in this new endeavor.
I'm sure he'll be throwing his 2 cents in, like he always does. but I don't think he'd ever agree to let me be his boss. You see, I need someone to lead this new division. I drew up a long list of names, read it over, then crumpled it up into a ball and threw it away. Right over there. There's only one person who's qualified to run that department for me.
Who?
You.
Me? Really?
You'll get your own office, staff, access to the most arcane, powerful artifacts I can track down, 401k, gym membership. The sky's the limit. Not even. There would be no limits. What do you say?
I'm sorry, Tony, but I respect the power of the arcane too much to poke it apart in a laboratory.
Aw, I was afraid you'd say that. But don't worry, I'm not someone who takes no for a first answer. I will be asking you many, many, many more times. Persuasion is kind of...
Oh, good.
Take your time. Think. We'll talk again when...
Evil doesn't take...
See you around.
I am done with all this mysterious secrecy business. And you have got to get over it.
Hey, Hunter. Got my work cut out for me here. Tony Ford's mystery, close. This is some of my best work.
Tony and I have been researching this god killer as best we can. We've been limited by what's available to us here in the Abbey.
I should hope you have found something by now.
Well, the fact of the matter is that I have. It's a bit troubling, to tell you the truth. I really need to double-check my findings. There are a few more scrolls I should consult.
If you are not ready to share information with me, then I trust you to let me know when the time is right.
I appreciate your confidence in us. However, I fear the time may never be right. I suspected this blade had a connection to
I am not sure I like where this is going.
I feel unclean even saying these words, but...
I'm sorry, this is somehow worse than I was expecting. Could you repeat that?
The ancient texts tell of Cthulhu's last appearance in our plane when the forces of humanity assembled to drive him back, and in doing so, they sliced off part of the Dark God. That part was lost to the ages, until now. It has resurfaced, now forged into a weapon. The God Killer.
Incredible.
Part of me feels we should throw it into the forge right now and wash our hands of it completely.
I'm glad the blade has been under your guard, Strange. There is no one else in the Abbey who understands the power of ancient artifacts as much as you.
I'm fascinated by ancient artifacts, true. However, when I stand too close to it, I can feel the energy rippling off of it.
I feel drawn to it.
I suspect you're the only...
I knew it. I knew you were holding back something.
I had intended to consult with Hunter privately before telling the whole team, but yes, now you know.
I suspected it was part of Cthulhu. You don't normally encounter daggers that immediately make you feel like you want to throw them far out to sea. But if you feel like picking it up, go on.
I can feel the power of it. Rising and falling. Like it is breathing.
I could use something like that as a nightlight.
A weapon like this is not to be trifled with. I think we're very lucky that Red Skull kept it buried away as deep as he did.
What, was he socking it away for a rainy day?
He probably thought he could use it to kill Lilith.
This world's only big enough for one psycho-narcissist tyrant, I guess.
And now it is ours, and let nothing stand in our way.
Of course. Never mind.
Oh, knock it off with the mysterious stuff. Just come out and say what's on your mind.
It's entirely possible Lilith could have an entirely different use for the God Killer. She could use it to complete Cthulhu.
Well, that changes things.
Hunter, I need you in the war room as soon as possible.
I'm trying to take things slow.
Central is ready to work. Here's the latest from Hydra World. We'll cut through that encryption in no time. Now we know what they're up. This should keep someone busy.
That doesn't sound so bad.
I think I can do that for you.
See you soon.
We're almost there, kiddo.
I will let you...
Why, hello, Hunter.
Agatha,
What brings you?
in your reading about Cthon, have...
This is about...
It is...
You already know what it's...
I just...
To who?
No. When I came near it...
It recognized you?
Yes.
Curious. I wish I had an Since Strange learned of the blades... Well, I haven't come across anything specific about...
Please continue then.
There is reason for both. You see, if Red Skull kept the God Killer as a means of double-crossing Lilith and protecting himself from Cthon, he was wise. According to the texts I've been reading, if that blade really is made from him, the question...
Yes.
I hope with all...
But I must...
Do not get... You have made... There are so...
And that is...
If there's one... It deserves...
I do not.
Oh, yes, you do. You might... Perhaps getting...
And you, Agatha?
Not this one.
Practice makes perfect. Stronger. Ready for more? We've got plenty of tricks for old dogs. No excuses. Peace.
like fighting you better when it's for practice.
Hydra has been running some kind of field tests in the area, and that device is the key. They would rather destroy it than let us get our hands on it, so it must be important. Don't waste any time. Take them out before they can do any serious damage. Those soldiers are targeting the device. Do whatever it takes to stop them.
It was yours. Fuel for the fire. Only the innocent are spared.
Now that was something. You were too weak for this fight.
Follow my movement.
I suppose it's something.
Let's together with
Now that was impressive.
I will not return back.
I don't appreciate that.
being reinforced.
The guilty have already begun to fall.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Accept your fate.
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
You had your chance to escape.
My fate is no different from yours.
You doom yourself by association. All will be judged. An eternity of sins. Lilith has damned you to hell.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
I know.
Things are moving right along. Defeating the forces of evil and all that.
Vengeance is real.
Interesting tactic.
You have been judged. Torment has only just begun.
welcome assistance. Feel my call.
Looks like we've acquired some new hardware courtesy of Hydra. Good work.
Book club tonight. You in?
Meet you there.
Let's get moving.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
Yeah?
Welcome to book club.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't realize Steve knew the author. I really should have read this when he first asked.
Whenever I read this book, I can still hear the gentle...
If you haven't already, you should welcome Logan. You good?
I am ready.
Before we start, I want to welcome Logan to the book club. What did you think of the book?
I didn't read it.
Okay then, guess I'll start. Steve, I really enjoyed this book.
What stood out to you?
I know people have different approaches to leading others, but I never considered what drives them to do so. Take Custer. He led from the front and was mostly loved by his troops, but his drive for personal glory affected every choice he made. Eventually, Custer picked a fight he couldn't handle. His recklessness led to the death of himself and every soldier he commanded.
It was Custer's responsibility to judge what risks his soldiers would take. His decision to fight at Little Bighorn was the wrong one, but it was his duty to make it.
Yeah, I'm not losing any sleep over that. I think the biggest lesson, beyond don't be Custer, is that an outsized ego is a double-edged sword for a leader.
Also, you can't just get through life with a pretty face.
I thought you didn't read the book.
I didn't, but I picked things up from context.
I learned more about George Washington from this book than anything I was taught in school.
Yeah, that surprised me as well.
Before this, I associated him with statues, paintings, and the dustiest parts of American history. But here we see a military leader whose personal ambition was the victory of his army. He was clear-eyed about his goals and knew how to get out of his own way. Washington led from the top, though he kept counsel with various advisors. Once he made a decision, he expected his subordinates to follow his orders.
For less capable people, that sounds far too rigid a way to lead.
Yeah, I find it's best to leave some wiggle room. Give your people objectives and the resources to achieve them. More than anyone else in the book, Washington believed true leadership is a contract bestowed upon you by those whom you lead.
And that's where the book gets its title?
Right. The mantle of authority. It's something that augments you.
Which brings us to our final profile.
We really don't have to do this one.
And now I'm interested.
Steve, how long have you bugged me to read this?
Not because of the chapter on me. You all know General Phillips selected me for the Super Soldier program. For a time, he commanded me in the field, and that's why my profile is in the book. He was kind to say I led by example. Maybe that's how it used to be. But the Avengers isn't a military organization. If I gave Tony an order, he'd laugh in my face. To get anything done, I need the group's consensus. I can't give pretty speeches about the need to sacrifice. I have to show that putting in the effort today will make a better tomorrow.
You could order me a pizza.
Nope, we're too far from New York City.
That is a shame. Pizza could build consensus.
You're not wrong. That's how I used to get the Hulk on board. But I find little enjoyment in talking about myself, so yeah, let's end it here.
All right, we'll call it here. Next month is... Hunter, do you have any books to suggest?
None from the past few centuries.
Then Logan could pick the next one.
Sure. The Adventures of Crash Morgan number 5, The Last Queen of Deimos.
What is that exactly?
It's about a space explorer with a ray gun, a jetpack, and a fishbowl helmet. Travels through space with a robot dog. They get in wacky adventures.
That's a classic. A buddy of mine had that in basic.
I'm always up for space nonsense.
I'm not, but that's the book. I'll give it a shot.
I'm not sure why Logan joined book club if he's not going to read the books.
You are not required to do so.
Come on, it's the principle.
I'm actually surprised Steve recommended this book.
Why?
Steve can take a compliment, but he's uncomfortable with praise, especially from someone he respects.
What did you think?
Well, the punch is decent, but there should have been a bigger spread.
What I meant, what...
I just told you.
Well,
You did not think he...
I wasn't sure he'd be in.
It sounds...
She d-
Nico is gift... See?
Guess I'll be...
Coward.
You're lucky on your...
Yeah.
Later then.